recap for Monday, April 21st. Monday was feeder cattle auction day at the Joplin Regional Stockyards. They had 4,874 head today compared to last week. Steers uneven from 5 lower to 10 higher. The heifers 5 to 20 higher. Some stickout sales at Joplin. Steers 105 head of 956 pounds, 267.75. 98 head of 540 pound steers at 385. 293 head of heifers at 691 pounds, 289. 168 head of 768 pound heifers at 284. Up at the China livestock market, they had 840 head for Monday. Compared to last week, steers and heifers traded 5 to 20 higher. Some stickout sales up at China. Steers 78 head of 636 pounds, 350, 385. 62 head of 925 pound steers at 279 and a quarter. 79 head of 713 pound heifers at 292.10. 75 head of 702 pounds heifers 290.75. Over at the Cowboy Livestock Center in Kingdom City, some stickout sales there. 135 head of 792 pound steers at 292. 116 head of 963 pound steers at 263.5. Estimated daily livestock slaughter under federal inspection. Estimated cattle receipts for Monday, 100,000 head, 2,000 less than last week and a year ago. Estimated hog receipts for Monday, 356,000, 131 head less than a week ago, 125,000 less than a year ago. Daily box beef cutout values. Choice cuts closed on Monday at $333.52, $2 higher than Friday. Select cuts closed at $318.77, up $322. That's based off of 75 total loads, 39 of choice, 10 of select, 8 loads of trimmings, 19 loads of grinds. The choice select spread at $14.75. For Friday, in the Southern Plains, negotiated cash trade was mostly inactive on very light demand. Last reported market in all regions was on Thursday. In the Texas Panhandle, live FOB purchases from 208 to 210. In Kansas, live FOB at 210. In Nebraska, live FOB purchases from 212 to 214. Dress delivered from 332 to 340. In the Western Corn Belt, live FOB purchases 212 to 215. The dress delivered at 335. Closing futures on the Chicago Board of Trade. Corn contracts, May 481 3/4, down a half penny. July 490, down a quarter of a cent. September 456 3/4, down 1 3/4. May soybeans down 7 cents, 10.29 1/2. July down 6 1/4 at 10.41 1/2. August down 7 cents at 10.37 3/4. Wheat contracts, May 538 1/2, down 10 1/4. July 552 1/4, down a dime, and September 567 1/2, down 9 cents. On the Mercantile Exchange, live cattle. April 209.77, down a nickel. June 203.75, down 32, and August $200, down 12 cents. Feeder cattle contracts, May 285.52, down 132. August 289.15, down 172. September 288, down 157. Lean hogs, May 91.02, up 62 cents. June 98.05, up 2 cents, and July 98 1/4, up 15. Missouri cash grain bids paid to producers. The daily trends for Monday: soybeans 7 lower to 3 higher, wheat 5 to 10 lower, corn 1 lower to 3 higher. Corn bids in St. Louis 504 to 507, Kansas City 442 to 487, Milo in Kansas City at 407. Soybeans in St. Louis 1054 to 1055, Kansas City 975 to 1050. Wheat bids in St. Louis 534 to 539, Kansas City 529. Missouri crop progress and condition was released on Monday afternoon for the week ending April 20th. Topsoil moisture supply was rated 1% very short, 5% short, 66% adequate, 28% surplus. Subsoil moisture supply 2% very short, 8% short, 79% adequate, 11% surplus. Corn planted reached 33% compared to the 5-year average of 25%. Corn emerged reached 6% compared to the 5 average of 4%. Soybeans planted reached 15% compared to the 5-year average of 6%. Soybeans emerged reached 2% compared to the 5-year average of 1%. Winter wheat headed reached 13% compared to the 5-year average of 8%. Winter wheat condition rated 4% poor, 23% fair, 59% good, and 14% excellent. Let's look at your market recap for Monday, April 21st. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, this is Caroline Carter.